Welcome to Fallout 76, this is Jim. In this video we're going to take a look at completing the daily challenges for today, Saturday, August the 24th, 2024. Let's take a look at and see what we got for today. Alright, looks like we got some good ones here. I have many videos on my channel that will help you guys out and give you different ideas, different locations, easy areas, hard areas that were there if you're a brand spanking new player to the game, you're a returning player, even if you're an experienced player, there's a particular daily or weekly challenge that's giving you a hard time or trouble. I'm sure you'll find a video on my channel that will help you. I try to keep my videos as updated as I possibly can. Of course, you guys are awesome with the great comments and tips, which are greatly appreciated. So again, I just want to apologize for the lateness of the video, working my 12-hour day shift and I can't get here any sooner. And I appreciate everyone's patience and support. Alright, let's take a look at this one here. First, kill cultists during the Mothman Equinox event. So we know what the Mothman Equinox event is. We've been having it for the last week and a half now. I didn't include them with every one of my daily weekly challenge videos last week, but I thought we'd do a little bit of something different this week, because sometimes it's been showing up and sometimes it hasn't. I know I've been getting a lot of comments, and a lot of people are pretty confident with what they have gotten so far with plans and such, and so am I. So we're going to go ahead and re-roll this bad boy. So let's go ahead and see what we get. Epic. Kill cultists with an energy weapon. That's fair enough. Alright, let's go ahead and track that bad boy. Alright, let's see here, Jim. What one are we going to take a look at here first? Go ahead, this one here. Collect any flavor of Nuka-Cola 5. So you hear me talk about this all the time. If you have a Nuka-Cola Collectron, it is definitely worth its weight in gold. Now, this is the Nuka-Cola Quantum one that we got in Season 11 scoreboard way back in the day when the Nuka World on Tour first showed up. And as you can see, he will passively collect different types of Nuka-Cola products while you play the game. And once in a while, he'll come up for sale in a bundle. He was up for sale maybe, I would say, maybe about 2 or 3 months ago. It doesn't come up for sale very often, but when it does, it's definitely worth one of those things that's worth to get. Alright, now there's another variation of that. It is the OG one. If you go to your build menu, it's down here in the resource section, of course. It is this OG one here. Now, I got this one here a very, very long time ago off another scoreboard for free. And this guy here will also collect passively Nuka-Cola products and the odd baller or two. But again, if you have either or, definitely have them in your camps. I have every single one of type, each in one of your camps. You can't have both at the same time, of course, but in every one of my camps I have at least either or. And again, it's definitely worth it, especially if you get on public servers and you're having a hard time trying to find Nuka-Cola products. And let's just face it, we live in a busy world and we have busy lives, and sometimes you don't have the time to go around and look for Nuka-Cola products, as they may or may not be there. It really depends on the server. It depends on who else is on the server there with you. So we can go to these places and not find any at all, or just a bunch of bottles. It depends on what spawns in. So having one of these Nuka-Cola Collectrons, definitely worth its weight in gold. Alright, there are some spots here. And also, I believe you can get the OG Nuka-Cola Collectron down here in Foundation, as long as you have a cautious reputation with the settlers, for 1250 gold bullion. So FYI on that. Now, there are some good spots we can find free Nuka-Cola products. One such spot is Tyler County Fairgrounds. Been up there many times, and I always mention it when I'm up there. There is a Nuka-Cola stand that's up there. Right down here in Camden Park, fairly decent spot. Right over here in Lewisburg, there's a pretty good spot there with a full of picnic tables, and there's a pretty good Nuka-Cola machine there that usually has a couple on there as well. We've had fairly good luck up here at the Philippi Battlefield Cemetery. And even down here in Flatwoods, right by, just down the road from my camp, right by the Green Country Lodge and around the pool area, there's a Nuka-Cola machine there. It usually has a couple on there as well. Right over here in Sunday Brothers Cabin, this is a fairly decent spot as well. When you spawn and you just walk up the driveway, drive up the driveway, right on, Jim. And you don't go to the main house, but there's a little house on the left-hand side, like a little kiosk. It's got like a candy cane roof on it. There's usually about 4 or 5 Nuka-Cola products there as well. And of course, we all know, probably hands down, one of the best go-to spots is Nuka World on Tour. But you always got to remember, if you are on public servers with other people, there's a good chance you're going to come here and you're not going to find any, because it is a popular spot. But we can find some stuff there. Plus, we have the vending machines down there. At the end of the day, if you don't have a Nuka-Cola Collectron, you can always buy and you're not finding any Nuka-Cola products anymore. You can always buy them from the vending machines here at Nuka World on Tour, or from Bubbles, who is here at the White Spring Resort. You guys have seen me show you guys that many a times. So let's actually go to Sunday Brothers Cabin. I like to kind of change it up each time we have these dailies, just to kind of switch it up for those of you who watch enough and just see what's here. This guy here, let's take care of this cat. Have a nice life there, buddy boy. All you're going to do is just walk down the driveway here, not drive down, of course. That'd be pretty cool, though. Instead of going right to the house, we're going to go take a left, and here's the candy cane roof kiosk that I mentioned. And there's usually all kinds of tin cans in here. And as you can see, these Nuka-Cola products are here most of the time. There's only going to be 4 here, but I just kind of wanted to show you this spot here. So that's a pretty good spot. And that's a good spot for tin cans. So tin cans will give you 2 steel and 1 lead each. So if you're looking for tin cans, you're looking to scrap steel or scrap for lead, this is a pretty good spot, as you can see. And you don't even have to, go in there and fight any of the high-level enemies if you don't want to. All right, let's pop over here. Actually, let's go ahead and buy. We'll go ahead and buy one just so I can show you how that counts. We'll get out of the Nuka World on Tour for the vending machines, just to show you that even if you buy it using caps, it'll also count. So show you two aspects of it. Of course, the vending machines are just down here. And if you're a person that doesn't have a Nuka-Cola Collectron station either or, and you're really short on time, you just have a busy life, you might as well just end up buying it at the end of the day. It just saves you a whole lot of time. But again, you just got to use caps. So let's go ahead. Let's buy this cherry one here. There we go. See how that counts? Nice. Nice. All right, what's next here, Jim, old pal? Let's see what we got here. All right, collect a teddy bear 3. So I do have several older videos that I made of some good spots where we can find teddy bears in a game. You can find teddy bears in a lot of spots, but just kind of random spots, maybe 1 or 2. But there are a couple of spots where we can find quite a bit of them. You will come across a video of mine up here at the knife edge. I just take you a little bit to the northeast, and you'll come across a little red decapitated shed. Now, usually there's a couple enemies up there, and there's usually rat scorpions here. But the hardest part is just making your way up here, but there's usually 11 on that top shelf. Now, they're a little hard to get to. You can jump up and get them, but I find it's a lot easier if you just throw a grenade at the wall. And that way there, it kind of flings them down off that shelf, and then you can grab them if you so wish. And you can check that video. Try to find that video and put it at the top right-hand corner of the screen and just kind of pin it. Right here, Clancy Manor in the kitchen. Of course, we're going to have to deal with the cultists, but again, in the kitchen, there's probably about 3 or 4 teddy bears there, guaranteed. Now, Tyler County Fairgrounds is where it's at. You can find every single type of teddy bear in the game. The only thing is that they're all spread about in Tyler County Fairgrounds, but you guys have seen me do that before in the previous daily weekly challenges, and this is probably the hands down one of the best spots. Right down here in Camden Park, we have the Dross Toss. As soon as you enter the park, right to the right hand side, and there's 4 teddy bears guaranteed right there as well. And there's usually one that's guaranteed right here at the giant teapot in the house, right by the counter under the cash register. Just to name a few good spots, but I find those spots probably the best. All right, so where am I going to take you here today, Jim? Let's go to Tyler County Fairgrounds, and we'll check this place out here. Before we begin, let's make sure we don't... let's see what we got for dailies for anything to do with Scorched. Doesn't look like it. All right, so we are going to come across some Scorched here. But again, this place is a really good spot for teddy bears. We can find every single teddy bear that the game has in Tyler County Fairgrounds. The thing is, you just got to go around and look for it. There's one right there. And again, if you are on a public server, and if you do, watch my videos and other YouTubers' videos for that matter, and you go to these places and you don't see this stuff here, it doesn't necessarily don't spawn there anymore. It's just because somebody on that server got here before you and took them. All right, so you're going to have to server hop or go to one of those other suggestions that I made. Actually, there's a teddy bear right over here. And while we are here, so here is the Nuka-Cola stand bottle here, whatever you want to call it. And here's our Nuka-Cola products here as well, just to kind of give you some. But this is kind of a tricky spot because sometimes they're just bottles here. But it is a spot where you can find Nuka-Cola products. Now, usually there's a bear right here. Nice, and there's a cap stash there also. Pretty awesome. Oh, how you doing, buddy? Oh, there's the that cat. Okay, buddy. Whatever you say. Whatever you say. Now, right down here at the Bandit Roundup, there's all kinds of teddy bears in here as well. There we go. A teddy bear 3 for 3. We could just have come here, so there's 1, 2, there's 3 more right in this general location. Hello. Alright, what's next here, Jim? What is next? Let's go ahead and kill a glowing creature. 1. Alright, so glowing creatures, you know, it can be any creature. Sometimes there's a glowing mole miners right over here in Moninga. Now we can find anywhere from 12 to 18 mole miners here altogether, and usually half of them are glowing. So you will come across older video of mine showing you that, and that's a pretty good spot. Right up here, actually, Abby's bunker. There'll be 5 rad roaches now. It's a level 0 requirement hack to get into that building, and it's one of the early on quests that you do. And there's 5 rad roaches down there, and usually 2 or 3 of them are glowing down there. So that's a pretty good spot as well. I find the best spot for glowing creatures is down here in Skyline Valley regions. For those of you who watched my playthrough of the 5-part series of exploring the area and doing those quests down here, everywhere we walked, it seemed like every creature down here was glowing. All right, so FY, really good spot. But one of the best spots is right here at the Shenandoah Visitor Center. There's all kinds of rad roaches. They're nice and easy. And of course, we have the trading post. It's a free fast travel once when you discover it. But the Shenandoah Visitor Center is really good for nice, easy, glowing rad roaches. So let's pop down here today. And we only need 1 anyway, so. If we get there at some point, of course.
His eyes burn like fires in the night.
Huh? Oh, there's another cultist over there. Right, Shenandoah Visitor Center. You know, probably won't have to go far. There's a glowing guy right over there. Nice, go glowing creature jeepers. Get out of here, Jim. 1 for 1, done. And sometimes it depends on the server, but the vast majority of them here are usually glowing. There's a couple more up there. You can see them right up there. Nice. Nice, easy spot. Yeah. Right, what's next here, Jim? All right, let's go ahead and take this one here. Complete an event 1. If you take a look at the description, you'll see a link to a video that I made quite some time ago. It is called Complete Events for Newbies. You don't have to be a newbie to watch that video. It's more so utilized for people who are having issues trying to find events, because sometimes that can happen, you know, around your time, right? So you can use that event, because a lot of those events in that video I spawned in by myself. Now, of course, I was on a private server, but we can spawn in events on public ones. You guys see me do it all the time. Sometimes it's a little bit harder because we don't know when it was spawned in last, and there's a little cooldown associated with that, but you can definitely spawn in events by yourself on public servers as well. And I show you how to complete them. So it's about 1 hour, 6 minutes long, and it's all timestamped just to kind of help you guys out. All right, let's see what we got here for events. We have surface to air. Let's see what we got here, Jimmy. Look at that, we have Manhunt up here at Grafton Dams. Let's go ahead and pop up here. Now again, if you have an event closer to where you are, if you don't have a whole lot of caps, you could definitely, you know, an event is an event. Another thing you can do is you can always capture a workshop, claim a workshop, and wait to defend that workshop, okay? And that will be included as an event as well. Like this one up here is fairly easy, Tyler County Dirt Track. Right down here, Billings Homestead. So that's always an option for you guys as well. All right, let's go ahead here and take care of Mad Dog Malone and his little friends here.
I need him taken alive. I will make an example of him to all the other prisoners. My marshals take care of transporting him back here.
Bingo. Oh, lock and load, Jimmy. They're still alive. Not anymore, though. Alright, now let's say you come here and do this event, and you say, hey, Jim, I'm new to the game. I don't have a key to get in Grafton Dam, okay? And that can definitely happen. So all you need to do is just head down this little alley here.
Here, human.
Oh,
I got a treat for you.
can you imagine? Just jump down here to this pipe. Just like that. Take care of them from the inside. Oh, there's a guy right behind him there. Right on top of him there, almost. Oh, there's Mad Dog Malone right there. Oh, where did he come from? How you doing, buddy? And there's your event, done just like that. It's just one of many. And that's how you get into Grafton Dam at the same time. Once when you're in here... Ow. Hey, listen, I'm trying to make a video here, bud. Alright, so this corpse here will have the Grafton Dam keys. I don't know, even though I have the Grafton Dam key, okay, these keys will always pop up, right? So that's how you get in the Grafton Dam at the same time. Once when you have those keys, you have those keys, right? So I just kind of show you that at the same time. These guys are just spawning. These guys aren't part of the gang. What's going on? Where'd you guys come from? Oh. Dodged one there. Yeah. He just disappeared, I guess. This is so fun. Love this stuff. Need some health. Need some health, Jim. And dog food, of course. Alright. See what's next here, Jim. So ribeye steak to an NPC vendor 1. So ribeye steak, obviously we need a Brahmin. The best spot for Brahmin is right down here in nice and easy Flatwoods. Just spawn right here in Flatwoods. One of the good things about Flatwoods, there's all kinds of animals here for meat. It's a nice, easy spot at any level. Right here at this house here with the red star. Of course, we got 3 Brahmin over here just waiting for us. Wouldn't that be cool if it cooked it at the same time? Nope, didn't work. Alright, so we got our Brahmin meat. Okay. Of course, we get 2 more usually in the same area. Right? Now, as soon as you pick up that Brahmin meat, you will learn ribeye steak. Okay? So ribeye steak is a simple recipe that you automatically learn by picking up Brahmin meat. Okay, so just kind of keep that in mind. So everyone should be able to do this. Now, just on the other side of this garage with this yellow roof, there's 4 more Brahmin that are usually in this area here. But you can see them kind of moving around. Alright. So let's go ahead. So this is the most important part. If we try to sell the Brahmin meat as is to the NPC vendor, it's not going to work. Okay, we actually have to cook it. Let's go to our cooking station here, which just happens to be here. Go all food. course, we have our ribeye steak. Again, it's a simple recipe you automatically learn by picking up ramen meat, and your character will always know that recipe. Let's go ahead and cook it. And all we needed was one. So we have our ribeye steak. Where are we at? Right there. Right, and as the daily says, sell ribeye steak to an NPC vendor. So any robot vendor at any train station, even the robot vendors at the White Spring Mall, even Dutch's at the Wayward, all NPC vendors count. Okay, the main thing is just got to cook it into a ribeye steak. That's the most important thing. We're gonna go to this vendor here, right here in this white church. We're gonna sell it to this cat. Go ahead and go trade.
Thank you for your service, volunteer.
Down here, the ribeye steak is not in the news section apparently. Just sell them one. There we go. So ribeye steak to an NPC vendor, 1 for 1, done. Just like that, guys. Let's get something to drink while we're here. Just because. All right. What's next here, Jimmy? Eat a plant-based meal, 10. So great spot for plants, of course, corn, razor grain, tato plants. Again, just like the steak, when you harvest crops, you will automatically learn a recipe. All right. So we have good old Cobbleton Farm up here. One of the best spots right here at Silva Homestead, all kinds of corn on the hill. Down here at Billings Homestead, all kinds of razor grain down here. We were up here just yesterday at your Big Al's Tattoo Parlor here in Morgantown. Just around the corner under the overpass is a little farm down there. Right over here in the higher level area, in case your camp's over here, the General Steakhouse, the big patch out back here, just to name a few spots. All right, let's go to Silva Homestead and let's get some corn. Now, again, if you have crops in your camp, definitely that works as well. And that's what I usually recommend to people. Get some corn and razor grain, put them in your camp. It just saves you a little bit of time. Anytime you are harvesting crops or wild plants, there's a perk card that'll help you out. It's under Perception. It's called Green Thumb. So you read twice as much when harvesting flora. And this one is a huge time saver. So let's say you're on a public server and everywhere you go, it gets been picked through. Okay, everyone and their dog has the same challenges, going after the same stuff, and you're just not having any luck. So instead of one, you pick up two. So Green Thumb is very useful to have for doing daily, weekly challenges. And I know myself, I'm a carnivore, and I have it equipped all the time, but you don't have to have it equipped. You can have it down here in your back pocket and just put it on, just for daily challenges. All right, let's go ahead here. So we were here just the other day, so we should have some corn around. There we go. So as you can see at the top left-hand corner, we're getting 2. I think we need 1 more. Let's get a little bit more. There we go. All right, so that's all we need there. So now we need to cook a plant-based meal. Let's head back to our camp, or any cooking station will do. Got another player's camp nearby, or if you don't want to fast travel, but usually your camp is a free fast travel anyway. But all right, let's go ahead here. Hopefully I have enough boiled water, but if I don't, then we can always make some. Here's our cooking station here. I almost forgot what it looked like.
Precious junk all around.
All right, let's go to all food. Corn soup. Again, corn soup is a simple recipe you will automatically learn by simply picking up corn. And once when you do that, your character will always be able to craft corn soup, just like the ribeye steak. We can only craft 9 of them. It's fine. How many do we need, Jim? We need 10. Okay, so let's get some more water here. And we do have a little river right behind here, but we also have a fountain. We'll just go ahead and use the fountain. Collect our dirty water. So again, dirty water, 2 dirty water equals 1 boiled water. I do have a boiler, and I forgot to place it down in this camp. This camp is fairly new, and that just reminds me that I have to do that. But that's how you would get water anyway, just to show you that. All right, let's go back to our cooking stove here. Handy dandy cooking stove. We'll go all drinks. Let's go ahead and craft some boiled water here. That's way too much, Jim. Wow. Let's go back to all food. We'll make some more corn soup here. Perfect.
Could I interest you
All right, so as you
in
can
a
see, I was
lot
going to start this
of
off under
country?
effects. As you can see, I am a carnivore. And we're going to eat this vegetarian meal, and it's going to count because it's just a daily weekly challenge. And it's the same exact thing. If you're a herbivore, if you have the herbivore mutation, okay, and you have a daily challenge that says you have to eat a meat-based meal, right? It is what it is. It's just doing daily weekly challenges, and it's going to count, right? Let's go ahead under item, see what the corn soup is at in here. Nope, it's going to be in the food and drink section, Jimmy. Let's go ahead and eat her up here. Corn soup that we crafted. There we go. Done. Just like that. Eat a plant-based meal, 10 for 10. Alright, what's next? I think we got one left here. Epic. Kill cultists with an energy weapon, 10. I don't have an energy weapon on me, so let's go ahead to our weapons workbench. Let's go ahead and go craft, and I can show you some examples of energy weapons. Energy guns right here. Now again, it all depends on how long you've been playing the game and what you know for plans, but everyone's going to be different. This just gives you a couple examples. Now, these laser guns, usually they will be carried by super mutants and by blood eagles, okay, and maybe the alt cultist. But I would have better luck with the blood eagles or the super mutants with these guys, okay? And the same thing with these plasma pistols. Blood Eagles will have the plasma pistols on them. So FYI there. Looking for a free one if you don't want to craft one on your own or you don't have the perk cards. Go to our stash box here. Let's see, what am I going to use? Let's use this Enclave Plasma Rifle. Don't forget the ammo, Jimmy, because we've done that before and embarrassed ourselves. How many? Oh, that's a lot, Jim. Wow. Not going to need this many, but we'll just grab her. There we go. Perfect. Alright, let's go ahead and we'll equip this bad boy. Oh, it's not what I wanted to do, Jim. Okay. There we go. So this is the most important part if you do end up re-rolling and you do end up getting this daily. Now, you saw me re-roll this at the beginning of the video, and I have been asked in the past, how do you get an epic daily or weekly challenge? It is random, okay? So I can re-roll each and every one of these every single time and not have any luck at all, and none of them end up being epic. Just the odd time, randomly, we just happen to get an epic one when we re-roll, and I'll definitely take it because the epic ones do give you more score, okay? So cultists, we have our energy weapon on us, we have it equipped, we have it fully loaded. Cultists. This type of icon here on the screen. Again, if you go do the Mothman Equinox, we have the cultists that show up there as well. Okay, Point Pleasant. In terms of the forest area, nice easy spots, we have the Oregon Cave. Now we have the south, west, and the north. These are just different entrances, but it's the same exact cave. Okay, but it's a fairly easy spot. You should be able to find 10 in there. Probably right bang on the money. Another easy spot down here, Kanawha County Cemetery. Pretty good spot as well. A little bit harder spot is right over here, like a Hole Mine and Johnson's Acre. These guys are a little bit higher level. Alright, so we're going to go for cultists here. Jimmy, let's go up here to good old Clancy Manor. Hop up here. Same time, I'll show you those teddy bears that are in the kitchen, if I remember. Alright, let's go ahead here. Gotta get 10 of these guys, which should not be a problem. Still on my pistol build, but that's fine. It'll be okay, just for a little daily challenge here.
To my final reward.
Jeez, can't get through there. You're gonna lose a little bit of weight there, Jimmy. You're gonna lose a little bit of weight there, old pal.
Divine light. I could see.
The Holy Land.
Oh, this guy's coming for trouble.
I go to the divine light.
Yeah, I love it when they come to you, right? Huh? Who's behind me there? Sounds like someone's behind me. guys inside here. There's usually a couple inside. The only thing I don't like about this spot is inside the house. A little bit of a confined space, so it's
Holy
can be a little annoying. Then they all start throwing the Molotov cocktails at you there.
holy Mothman!
Sorry. Oh my gosh, that's awesome. You can't even make that up. You tried. There we go. 10 for 10 done just like that. Easy, epic, extremely easy. We're in danger. And this is the kitchen part that I mentioned for those teddy bears. Okay, you can hear the teddy bears right here. Right in here, there's usually 3 or 4 of them. This guy's got a nice little chef hat on him. Just to kind of show you guys that at the same time, right? That's what I like to do, try to help you guys out. You guys help me out too. Let's head this way. Jeez. Did he throw that from way over there? That's impressive. Stop, drop, and roll. Stop, drop, and roll. Oh, I love it. I love this game so much. It just makes me laugh. After working 12 hours, I played this game and the stuff, that little quirky stuff that happens there, it just makes me laugh so much. Makes my day. I think that's it. I think we're done, guys. We are, just like that. If you guys enjoyed the video, please like, subscribe, and share when you have the chance. It really helps me out. I'd like to thank my channel members, Artistically Arranged, Boogaloo Bronson, Michael Edwards, Nigel Whiffen, Heather, White Tribe, Robco, Mr. Shelton, Drake Stamps, Mr. Prince, Not Me, But Me, Yes Me, That's Me, G33K. Thank you all so very much. And I hope you all have a nice day. And FYI, it'll be the same thing tomorrow, Sunday. I'll be putting out the video just a little bit later than usual. And I appreciate everyone's support and patience during my 12-hour day shifts. It's a long day. Thank you.